So question 92, let's see if we can help our new employee make his claim to fame and change the size of the cornflake box. So the first thing I'm going to do is to find out what the current cost of producing a box is. And I'm simply going to put the 17 into the formula. So that gives me a current cost of 2.28 pence per box. So what we're trying to do is to look at the optimal width. So if this function, this is a quadratic function here, looks like this, the optimal width will be here at the vertex. So what we've got to do then is differentiate. So when we differentiate, we get dc dw is this, and putting dc dw equal to 0 gives us a figure for w of 15.3 centimeters. So that's the optimal width, slightly less than the current width. So we've got to make sure that we show somehow that this is a lower figure than the current figure, and I'm going to do that by differentiating a second time, and d2c dw squared is 0.2, which is positive, so therefore we do indeed have a minimum value of the cost when w equals 15.3. So how much money are we going to save in a year? That's the question. So the cost when w is 15.3, the cost of making a box is going to be lower. It doesn't seem like a lot, but remember we're making 150,000 boxes every day. So if we multiply the saving by 150,000 boxes a day, 365 boxes a year, and then divide by 100 to get into pounds, it's almost 160,000 pounds. Seems like a lot, but the production costs must be huge for all of the boxes, I imagine. But of course, in the real world, in the outside world, it's quite possible that there might be practical difficulties in actually realizing the savings. And here are some ideas for why that might be the case. So it either may not be possible to make boxes of the optimal width, or the cost of changing the box design may be high, so we may not realize all of these savings. Don't forget that boxes have to be fitted into pallets for distribution to warehouses and things. Customers might not like the new box, but on the other hand, we might be able to apply this to other products in other box sizes and even increase the savings beyond the 160,000 pounds that we've already identified. So there are some real life considerations to be factored in.